Hello, Paul Halter with your Morning Mortgage Moment. Thank you for taking time to listen to me today, and we're going to talk about no money loans. It's amazing that in this climate we have loans where the borrower needs no cash out of pocket. And that's just the case of what it is. The first one that comes to mind, of course, is your Veterans Administration VA loan. We have lots of people in North Florida that are either active duty or retired military or even reservists that have spent 5 or more years in the reserve. The requirements on VA are on the VA site, but pretty much we have a lot of market share. Probably 20–25% of the people that live in Northeast Florida have been in the service and are eligible for VA financing. Those rates are great. The underwriting is pretty easy. They have ratios of 41% to qualify. That's without, they don't have a housing ratio, they just have a total debt including housing. That 41% of their monthly gross income can be spent on their bills and on their housing, as well as they have some utility type numbers they throw in for utilities to make sure you're in that housing end as well. But the qualifying is pretty liberal on VA, and most importantly, you don't have to have any money in terms of reserves or in terms of down payment. It's 100% loan, and you can negotiate a contract where the seller pays all of the seller closing cost as well as the buyer closing cost. So that program is a strong no money loan for the borrower side. There are people out there that want to buy and they haven't been able to save up their money and they've been in the military. The second loan I'm going to talk about is your rural housing loan that is a 100% loan as well. So if you haven't looked into that and you're buying a home in one of the rural counties, St. John's, Baker, Nassau, Clay, anything around Duval County. Duval County is the whole city, is the whole county, and consequently they don't get to participate in that loan very much in the USDA rural housing loan. But that loan is the same kind of loan as VA. They do not require a down payment, and the seller can actually pay all of the cash required to buy, including closing costs and prepaids, with the buyer only coming up with about $500 out of pocket. There is an income limit of around $58,000 roughly. You need to get the link off our net notes, so call and get that for your VA and your FHA and your conventional programs. 904-928-0113, call Diane, or reply to this message and ask for net notes, and the links are there. So USDA is no down payment, VA is no down payment, and we'll talk later about FHA, which is minimal down payment that's available in conventional. But for no cash loans, these are the products you want to use.